Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, our viewers. We trust your day has been wonderful and has been nice so far. Welcome. And we know that our public school teachers are here with us. So welcome. Welcome. Please keep tuning in. Please do share, click and subscribe. You We hope you enjoy the session as much as we are going to be enjoying the session with you. Welcome. Once again, I'm Quincy Ademola, the Digital Education Officer of EduTams, and we're having our session which is on Ogsera. So today we are going to be talking about making effective use of Ogsera platform. Making effective use of the Ogsera platform. And also today I have with me a wonderful facilitator, which is well known to us all, and is going to be taking us through the entire essential platform, which currently is being used in Ogun State, which we call Ogsera. So currently today, we are going to be talking about making effective use of the Ogsera platform. And with me, I have none other person than the customer support team lead for EduTams Essential, Precious or Jeremy. Good afternoon, Precious or Jeremy.
All right, good afternoon, everyone.
How have your day been?
Very fine. I don't
Oh,
mind.
thank you. Welcome to our session.
Thank you
So,
for having me.
oh, you're welcome. So please, for our viewers, if you have any questions, if you have observations, you have something you want to tell us, please kindly drop your message in the comment section. We're going to be picking them all up. So, Precious or Jeremy, what do you have for us today, please?
All right, thank you. All right, nothing much. And first off, I want to really appreciate our Ogun State teachers, HOS and SPS for always showing us love and always, cooperating with us for the success of this program. All right, today, I have nothing much. I just want to refresh our minds and tell us on new developments on the platform so that, we just activated second cam so that we can have a seamless experience with the platform. All right, like I used to say since the beginning of this program, that this solution is in place so that we can solve teachers and all the educational stakeholders problems. We are not breaking up this platform to create problem, to create another problem. We are breaking up this platform to solve all our issues in the educational sector. So I want us to listen attentively and, as usual, follow the steps I'm going to be highlighting today so that we can all enjoy ourselves in this time and in the times to come. Right. Thank you, ma'am.
So much. But Mr. Precious, before taking us through that process, do you have any update for us, or that is currently going on, or things that you think we need to be updated on that is currently going on in Ogun State, in the education sector of Ogun State, sir?
All right, none for now, though we are working on some modules from the back end, and but we've not as in push those modules online. So the moment those modules are done and we push them, like the likes of Beke and some admissions and some enrollment and modules. Once we are done with all those modules and we push the update online, we are going to be communicating with all our people in Ogun State immediately ASAP. That's
Okay.
immediately after we pushed those updates online. But
Updates.
right now we are still working on it. So this, if you're having any issue concerning these modules. You can as well just relax. Although you can forward the issues to us so that we can help you resolve ASAP, so you can continue working. But just relax and be cool because at the pushing of all these updates, you are going to have an amiable and good experience with those modules. So please,
All right.
now.
So one more question for you, Mr. Precious, before you press forward. Please, is there currently any enrollment exercise going on, or probably any enrollment exercise that we think to be aware of that is going on?
All right, you mean admission, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so okay. The only admission that is open for now is only school transfer. So anyone that is still having some students yet to do transfer, and as we know that transfer is affect all classes except from nursery, KG and primary one, and JSS1. JSS1 can only come in through special placement and relocation, and those two admissions are closed for now. So all the other classes, apart from the classes I just mentioned, can apply for school transfer, and school transfer is still very much on. So if you still have some students that are yet to be admitted through this process, that are yet to be admitted through school transfer, you can go ahead and apply school transfer for them. But please take note,
Okay.
you are not to apply school transfer for JSS1 classes. JSS1 are to only come in through the location and all special placements, and these two admissions are closed for now. So, is that
All
all?
right, sir. You mentioned for the GSS1 classes, but you didn't talk about the primary school, because we are aware that it is not only the secondary schools that we are dealing with, right? So is the school transfer also applicable to the primary school, sir?
All right, I said it earlier. I said apart from KG classes, nursery classes, and primary one, all other primary classes can apply for school transfer.
Okay.
So the three classes I mentioned now, as departments, or sorry, I mentioned that's for nursery, KG, and primary one. They are to come in as you have to add them because they are seen as new intakes into the school, into the educational sector. So you have to add them through student manager as an SPA and generate ID for them. But the other classes from primary two upward, you can apply for school transfer for them.
All right. Thank you so much. So please, you can go ahead, sir.
All right, thank you very much. So I'm going to be taking, as we all know that we've just activated second term for us to begin to work with. So I'm going to be taking us through all the necessary things we are expected to do ASAP, that is immediately, and the things that we are expected to do uh, before the term runs out, or before the middle of the term, before CA and the likes. So we've activated second term, and the things you are expected to begin I mean, not to even begin to do ASAP immediately, as we all know, is for you to fix all the allocations. But before I take us through the allocation, before I take us through what you are expected to do to the allocation, I would like to remind us about first term. Because we activate second term doesn't mean that if you have one or two things to do in first term, you cannot go ahead and do it. No, with only activation of second term means for you to begin the work necessary for you to do on second term. For first term, if you have one or two things to do, like uploading of results, allocation of some teachers, maybe your HOS class or subject teachers, or you still want to mark attendance, for first term, you can still do all these things. You can still do all these things. But before you do it, you have to only switch. Activation of second term, once you log in as an SPA, HOS, or anybody, once you log into the Ogsera program, the implication of at the second term activation is that all your activities are automatically fixed to second term. So in case you now want to do any other thing in first term, you then have to switch back yourself to first term. I hope I'm clear enough. I think I'm clear enough, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to take us through on how to switch because I've received some complaints around that. How am I going to switch? And some people don't even know that second term is active. So once they log in, they just see second term. They thought they cannot do anything in first term again. So allow me to share my screen so that I can show our people on how to go back and switch back to first term for completion of first term work. And please, we are expected to finish up all our first term work unfailingly before next weekend because we are going to deactivate some of these activities on first term. Please and please make sure you finish all your first term. And the implication of not finishing first term or maybe didn't upload score for some students is that when time for promotion arrives, you have issues because this thing is going to calculate the third term and the three terms together. So please and please, you are not maybe I have some people that I do hear some things from some people that once a third term approach, that's when they will start working from first term. Please and please do the necessary now. Once it is third term, you won't be able to do anything in previous terms again, especially in first term. So please and please ensure that we finish up all expected activities on first term. Please and please. So I'm going to share my screen now so that I can show our people on how to navigate through first term and finish up uh, all the necessary things. Seconds, please. All right. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It
All
is.
right. So, thank you. So, as you can see, I'm logged in as. Oh, sorry. Let me. Please. Sorry. All right. How far, ma? Is this?
Yes, please.
All right. So as you can see, I'm logged in as an SPA of a school now. So and as you can see, this is second term that we are seeing here, and this is how it will always come up because second term is already active. Once you log in as an HOS, as anybody, as a student, HOS, SPA, anyone, you will see second term active, second term being active on your platform. So, but in case you still have something to do as an SPA or as an HOS, and you want to go back to first term, for example, now maybe there are some teachers who maybe by omission or something alcohol, but you made a mistake. You didn't allocate them to the subject they are to offer mistakenly, but you now want to fix the allocation right now. So all you need to do is just to go to your subject. As you all know, subject teacher allocation, all necessary allocations are under school management. All you need to do is just to click on school management and click on appoint subject teacher. All right, appoint, and as you can see, you see automatically second term here. You see automatically second term, but you now want to go back to first term. All you need to do is just to click on this space right here, on this space right here, click on it, and all the available terms will drop down this way. Then you click on your first term. You know it is 2023, 2022, 2023 first term. Then you look for that, and this is that one at the top here. You click on it. Once you click on it, then you select the program. Is it maybe, let's say, primary one, for example? You select the program you want to allocate this thing, the teacher to. So you click, you select program and select available classes, and you see the list of subjects as you are familiar with, drop down this way. All right. So as you can see that some teachers, some subjects are not having subject teacher allocation right here. So I'm going to take Yoruba, for example, now. And please, this, as you can see, this is first term. So I'll just use Yoruba as an example and click on this space right here and allocate maybe Balogun, Fumilayo, Kemi right here. Then you click on save or button right here. So you've successfully, as you can see the two come up here, you've successfully allocate a teacher to Yoruba in first term. in first term. In first term. Please and please take note of this. All you need to do is just to click on the session term filter here and you select first term, which is the previous term. Then you select program and class and you fix your allocation. The same thing is applicable to class teacher allocation. Maybe you feel to allocate a teacher to a class. As you can see, I click on class teacher allocation here. Then you click on the filter button again. You select your first term. Once you select your first term, you select your program. Let's say primary one. All right, and each all the classes will drop down like this. And as you can see, primary one A have no teacher allocated to it. You just need to click on the filter button again, and you select your teacher. The list of teachers in your school will drop down this way. You select your teacher, then you click on save all. Then you click on save all. As you can see, this is saved already, and you have successfully allocated teachers to this a teacher to primary one. All right, and most most one that is that people always have issue with that I've seen based on my data and analytics. I discovered that most teacher, I don't know what's discussing that, maybe it's by mistake or what, most teacher are not most SPAs fail to appoint HOS for first term. Most some teachers, don't let me say most, some teachers fail to allocate HOS for first term. So you can still do that. All you need to do is the same way. Just click on, as you can see, appoint principal and head teacher here. Click on this. Then you select, click on the filter section too. You select first term. All right, and as you can see, this person has already done the needful here. So all you need, but in case this place is still empty, all you need to do is just to click on the filter button also. You select the teacher, as you can see, is Odutola Sherifat Fadikemi Oka. You see it on, click on it. And the display name here, people also have issues with this display name. You are not to repeat the name of the person under this display name. No. As you can see that this headmistress that is written here, sorry. You have to indicate under the display name, you have to indicate if the person is an headmaster, headmistress, that's in case of primary schools, or a principal, that's for secondary schools. But in this case, we are dealing with the primary school. So this person is an headmistress. You know, headmistress and headmaster. Headmistress for women and headmaster is for men. I know we all know that. So you have to indicate whether this person is an headmistress, headmaster, or a principal. You are not expected, please, you are not expected to repeat the name of the person under the display name. You have to either put headmistress, headmaster, or principal. I hope I'm clear on that. So this person is an headmistress and headmistress is already written here. Then you click on save all. But please always remember to click on this save all button so that what you do can be saved. All right. So once you click on save all button, then a successful message will come up and your work will be saved. All right. Thank you very much. So that is that about all the allocations for first time. In case you still have some allocations left undone and you want to fix them this second term, this is all you need to do. Just select your filter by session term. That's the button, the filter button right here. Click on it, then you select the first term that you want to work with and allocate the right persons to each classes or subject and click on save all. All right. And one other thing that I noticed that people are not yet done with in first term is the result processing for first term. Is the result processing for first term. All right. And that is always applicable to broadsheet. People having issue with broadsheet. You want to view broadsheets. Your HOS want to approve, and your SPA want to your HS want to publish and your SPA want to approve. All you need to do is just click on as we all know, the broadsheet is under results management. You click on broadsheet like I did now, then your broadsheet will come up this way. As you can see on the broadsheet also, second term is automatically up. Second term is automatically up, but you can't work on your broadsheets now for second term because you've not done results, you've not uploaded your scores yet. So, but in case you want to do something on the broadsheet for first term, you just have to filter by session term this way also. You select your first term also. First term, you select program, the program is primary one. Primary one, you want to work with primary one broadsheet. As you can see, this person has got approved Prema broadsheet for first time, and most people are found wanting in this. All right, so all you need to do is just to filter by section term, select your program and class, then your approve and publish button will come up as an SPA and as an HOS. So you can approve your broadsheet as an SPA, then you log in as the HOS. You know, this is not an HOS account, this is as an SPA account. Then you log in as an HOS or your HOS login and select first term, filter by section term, select first term, select program, and the publish button will also come up for you to publish your broadsheet. So that is about refreshing on broadsheets and other allocations for first term. All right. So before I continue with other things, Miss Quinsley, is there any question regarding this? I just
No, none for now, sir. None for now, sir. I'm hoping that our viewers will keep and begin to drop their questions as we keep on going right now. I'm hoping that our viewers begin to drop their questions so we can take them after. So, but
all right.
since they haven't, please just carry on, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, so the next thing I'm going to now go to now is talking fully about second term activation. All right, so during the week that was last week, second term was fully activated for all of us to begin our work. Please don't wait till the middle of maybe second term before you start doing some things. Second term is already active right now. So please note that second term is already active and continue immediately begin your work as an SPA, and majorly as an SPA, as a class teacher, and as a subject teacher. You know, we all have different roles. Class teachers are to mark attendance and psychomotor, which I will talk on later as time goes on. And an SPA is to fix all the necessary allocations. I just show us now. I will still repeat that again. You are to SPA, you are to do all the necessary allocations, and your teachers are to begin work immediately. Your teachers are to begin work immediately. Please and please, let's take this to mind, please. All right. So, what are those things that is expected? What are those things? All right. What are those things we are expected to do as an SPA? What we are expected to do as an SPA is what I just showed us some moments ago. Now you have to fix all your allocation. Please and please, I will just brush through in like 2 minutes again on how you're going to do your allocation immediately as second term is active. Allow me to share my screen again, please. All right. I hope my screen is visible. I hope my screen is visible, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, as an SPA, please, all you are expected to do immediately now is for you to fix all your allocations. That is all your subject teacher allocation and all your class teacher allocation, and most importantly, fixing of HOS for the present time. Because let me just quickly shift this in. If you haven't done your HOS allocation for the present time, you will not have access to uh, the last term broadsheet in case you still have something to do on last term broadsheet apart from fixing allocation for first term. If you haven't done your HOS allocation for this present active term, which is second term, you having access to first term broadsheet will be difficult. So please and please, in case you are still finding difficult to view your broadsheet as an HOS for first term, just go ahead and allocate HOS for this present term. And how are you going to do that? All you need to do is just go to school management. As we all know, all the allocations are under school management. You go to appoint principal and head teacher, stroke slash head teacher anyways. And as you can see, second term is already active and second term will come up automatically. So in this case, this person has already fixed HOS for this present term. But in case you haven't fixed HOS for this present term, all you need to, once you get to this page, is just this place will be empty and these two spaces will be empty. So all you need to do is just to click on the filter staff and button. All you need to just click on it this way, and all your staffs will come up. You are not all the stuff you've inputted on Ogsera platform for last session are still on your platform. All of them are still on your platform. So there's no need of maybe you are shifting, sorry, teachers from first term to second term or second term to third term. No, all of them are already in your platform and you can access them in any of the terms once the term is active. I hope that is clear, please. So once you just click on this button this way, all your staffs that is on the platform will come up. Then you select your staff, the right person that is the HOS or the head of school. You select it. In this case, this person is Odutola Sherifat Fadikemi. You select, and like I said some moment ago, you have to write. As you can see, this person wrote HM. So this is the short format for either headmistress or headmaster. This is also acceptable. You can put HM, or in case you want to write it full, just write your head mistress. This person is a woman, head mistress or headmaster, straight up like this, or principal, either ways. Then you click on save all button this way, and as you can see, successful. So please and please fix this ASAP. ASAP. Then for subject teacher and class teacher too, you have to click on subject teacher, for example, and as you can see, this is a good example now. As you can see, second term is active, and second term came up automatically. So and once it comes up like this, you have to select your program. You are not There's no need for you to filter by session time again here. Second time, you want to work with second time and second time is already active. So leave this button like this. All you need to do is just go straight to your program, select the program you want to work with, make it primary or primary and you want to work with primary one, for example. All right, as you can see, all the and please let me also chip this in. All the subjects you did in first term, they are in your curriculum and automatically they are also in second term. They also, in case you want to add a subject, one or two subjects, they didn't offer last term, but they are offering this term. You have to go to curriculum and add, and I'm going to show us that later on in some minutes time. So, but for this, all the subjects they did in first term will come up like this for you to allocate teachers to, in case they are still doing it this term. But in case they did the subject last time, but they are not doing it this time, just don't bother to allocate any teacher to that subject so that you don't have issues with your brush sheet. All right. So, but in case they are still doing it, in case they are still doing it, so just click on this vision filter button. Just select the right teacher to each subject. Go to each subject, select the right teacher like I'm doing now. Select the right teacher. Then after selecting the right teacher, click on save all button this way. And once it shows successful this way, all right, so you are good to go. You've successfully allocated teachers to this subject. So any subject you allocate teachers to, any subject you allocate teachers for this subject to be showing up here, it means this subject is inside the curriculum and they did it first time. But in case they are not doing this subject in first time, in second time, this present time, just don't bother to allocate any teacher to this subject. Just go to the next one, allocate the teacher if you are doing it, and you click on save or button two. All right. So that is that about that right now. So and let me sharply do subject teacher also. Sorry, class teacher allocation to class teacher allocation to say second please. I think this is loading. Yeah, and once it loads, it's going to come up. All right. In case you are clicking on a module and it's taking long for you to come up this way, all you need to do is just to refresh the page. reload the page, and you can see this is because of network. Just you can use your control shift app, and in case you are using a phone, just what I click on here, this button here, you click on it, and your page is going to reload. All right, thank you very much. So this is it now. This is still on subject teacher. Then and I want to work on show us sharply on class teacher allocation for this term. You just click on class teacher allocation, and second term will come up this way also. This is how it will always come up for you because second term is active. So you just don't need to filter by session term. Just go straight to your program, select the class you want to work with. Once you clear the class, all your classes will drop down this way for you to allocate teachers to. So in primary one now, for instance, you select teachers that the right teachers, please, the right teachers to each class. Select the right teachers, and after selecting, in case let's say you select all the teachers for the right classes, then you click on save all button this way also, and once you wait for you to bring out a successful alert, a successful action alert. You can click on save for multiple as many times. Just save for once you click on it once, a success button alert, sorry, will come up this way, which is showing you that you successfully allocated teachers to each class. All right, so Miss Kingsley, you can take on for now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I wanted to even tell you to please just stay because I have lots of teachers that are quite joining in right now. And for the sake of our teachers that are joining in, we are going to also do a brief of a summary together. But however, please kindly drop your questions if you have any in the comment section while we go on our break.
I'm Mrs. Akiola Okirenfo, Deputy Director of Education Planning Research and Statistics, and a desk officer that is in charge of state sector education revitalization agenda, which buttress on the digitalization of education in Ogun State. So having looked into the digitalization process, which is the global chorus now. Digitalization of education is the global chorus which everyone is looking at in having a reliable, relevant data for planning and decision making. Has been at the forefront because now we can boast that all our states are skiing into digitalization in such a way that we have their data on internet. So through Ogsera, and that has made our work so simple in education that if you want, you need data. Currently, you can have it at a click on Ogsera. So all actions have been concluded in respect of the public school because their data are already on internet, while the onboarding process of the private school is almost concluding. So we have used this Ogsera to carry out several activities and programs in education, such as the e-dossier, where the dossier of all learners in the states are being uploaded on internet through Ogsera, so parents can have access, they can download and as well use it to take decisions and monitor their learners. Then the electronic attendance of learners are always done, where the teacher mark the attendance to conduct the flashing entrance examination into public flagship schools in the state. So where applicants apply online and the exam is being conducted and being marked within 2 days, the result is out. Then the benchmark were able to decide that learner will be able to check their list and be able to get admitted into 42 flagship schools. Then it has well helped in the conduct of annual Dapo Abiodun Excellent Award for Teachers whom the Presidential Teachers and School Excellence Award. So these are conducted through Ogsera. We have gone far by even using it to gather data in respect of all the education statistical data that we need in respect of the states, which are currently going. So by the time all action are concluded on Ogsera, Ogun State will be able to boast of reliable, relevant, adequate data in respect of our schools. So the era of backlog of data or inavailability of data will no longer be there. Ogun State will be at the forefront.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to our EduTime segment, our session, our virtual webinars. Welcome back. And I can see most of our teachers joining in. Welcome back. Mrs. Okera for that message was from Mrs. Okera for. I hope we all learned one or two from it. So, since we are back from our short break, Mr. Precious still has quite a lot of content, quite a lot of things to tell us. So, Mr. Precious, are you with me, sir? Mr. Precious.
Yes, I'm with you. Yes, I'm with
All
you,
right,
ma'am.
sir. All right, sir. So please, sir, a lot of teachers are here with you. In fact, they are here fully loaded for you. So we have quite a lot of questions. But please, sir, we will need you to just take us expressly through the remaining process. Then we begin to answer their questions.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. All right.
Yes, sir.
For the teachers just joining us, you are welcome, and you can always go back to watch our videos on the channel so you can know watch what you missed. All right. Thank you. So the next thing I'm going to be talking on now is the our students are coming to second term. Like I said earlier, we've activated second term. So, how are your students going to show in the present term according to their classes? According to their classes, second term is not a new session. Please note that. Add that at the back of your mind. Second term is not a new session. It is simply another term in a session. I know we all know that. So we have three terms in a session: first, second, and third term. So second term is still in a session. So you are not doing any form of promotion for them for the term. All right. So those students, once we activate another term like that, that is not first term. Please, first term you have to do your promotion. But once you activate another term, which is first, second and third term, your students are automatically going to be moved from the previous term to the present term by us. So you have nothing, no worries about that. You have nothing to do about that. Your students are going to be moved automatically to second term according to their classes by us. Please, all you need to do is just to log in as an SPA, go to your learners class registration, check each classes if the students are rightly placed in their correct classes. In case you are seeing a student that is supposed to be in maybe JSS 1A, in JSS 2A, you can immediately get back to us. You can immediately drop a message for us on that so that we can do the needful. But please and please note that you are not expected to do any form of promotion for them or anything. They are going to be moved automatically from first term to second term, and we have already done that for this term. Please, if you follow well on Ogsera Platform, you see that you've already moved your students to the present term. So you have no worries for that. All right, you have no worries against that at all. So we've already done that for you. And that's how we've been doing it from onset. So activation of another term that is not first term, that is second and third term only. Activation of these terms, we always come up with your students in their right classes. In their right classes, that is, they are going to be in their, what I mean by right classes is the classes you place them in first term is the class you are going to see them in this term. You don't expect to see a student you place in JSS 1A last term to be shown in JSS 2A because you want to move the class student to JSS 2A this term. No, the student system will only move them based on their classes from first term. Please and please, I hope I'm clear on that. Please, I want to be very clear on that. I hope I'm clear on that, Mrs. Ma'am. Are you there? Okay. Please, I hope I'm clear on that. Please and please. Your students are going to be moved automatically to the new term, and you can go to your class registration, learners class registration under school management now, and go check through all the classes, all the available classes in your schools, and confirm your students if they are in the right classes they are supposed to be in. All right. Thank you very much on that. I hope I'm very clear on that. But in case you are still having the question, one or two questions on that, you can please make use of the comment section to drop your questions, and it's going to be attended to in some minutes time. All right. So the next thing I'm going to be talking on, I think the second to the last I'm going to be talking on is the issue of subject registration for your students, subject registration for your students this term. And as we all know that all the allocations, that is the HOS allocation, class teacher allocation, subject teacher allocation, and subject registration, all these things are done termly. Please and please note that too, they are done termly. Because you register subjects for students last term doesn't mean you are going to see those subjects register for the student this term. No, you have to go back and register those subjects for the student this term also. And the reason being that we understand that some classes are not having fixed subjects for all terms. What I mean by that is, for example, KG classes, some the subject they did last time, first time, they might have additions to those subjects this time. So you have to add two subjects to the curriculum, then fix the subject registration. That's why we do all these things timely. All these things so you can have access to it timely and do the needful. Allocate the right teachers and the right subject to each person. Alright, so how you need to do, as we all know and familiar with, is just to go to your login as an HSPA, which you are. Then you go to your classroom management. I think I will need to share my screen on that. Please give me a moment for me to share my screen on that. All right, all you need to do is just to log in. I believe my screen is visible to us. All you need to do is just to log in as an SPA this way. Then you click on classroom management. Classroom management is here on the right below result management. So you click on classroom management, and this will drop down. This way you have your subject registration, trade subject registration, attendance, and psychomotor. So when we are dealing with subject registration now, we click on subject registration this way. And as you know, like I said earlier, second time is already active, so you are going to see second time automatically this way. Then you go straight to your program. You select primary, the class you want to work with. Let's say primary two, you want to work with primary two. All right, all your students will come up this way, and this is how it will always come up for everyone. It will come up empty like this, that is, you've not register any subject for any of your students yet. So this is how it will come up. So all you need to do is just to make sure all the subjects are intact. Firstly, check through all the subject, like I'm checking through right now. You can see my button at the top here. So you check through all the subjects. If the subjects are correct, Yoruba, and the CCE, national values and the likes. You check through all that. If those subjects are intact, then you go ahead and register the subject. If all of them are registering, are doing mathematics, for example, all you need to do is just to click on this green button right here at the top right here. You click on it, then a notification will come up, register mathematics for all students. Then you click on yes, continue. That is if they are all of them are doing mathematics. All right, but in case all of them are not doing mathematics, you can just register one. But let me say, for example, now the major ones that are always affected is CRS and IRS. Let me take CRS and IRS for example. We are not. It's not everybody that will be doing CRS. Everybody are not Christian. No, not everybody is a Christian. Not everybody is a Muslim. So the ones that are doing CRS, you register CRS for them. The ones that are doing IRS or IRK, in case anyhow, you have to register IRK for them. So let me take for example now this number two, the second student now. The second, let me say, is Eric Streams, is doing CRS. Then you click on this button, right? You trace the student accordingly. You trace the student to the subject. Then you click on the button for him singularly like this. Once you click on it, that will come up as you can see a successful button notification, sorry, will come up like this. But let's say, for instance, this second person is not doing CRS, is offering IRK. You just leave it, don't register anything for it, just leave it dummy like that. That is the reason why you won't be able to use this register subject for all students. That is this button. I'm talking about this button. The reason why you'll be able to use this button for this particular subject is because not all of them are offering CRS. Please and please take note of this, please. Not all of them are offering CRS, so you'll be able to use this button for this subject. All you need to do is just to do it one by one for you. So I click on cancel. All you need to do is just to register, trace the students, look for the students that are offering the subject, trace those students to the subject, then you click on the button one by one for them like this, and as you can see, successful registration will come up this way. All right, I hope I'm very clear on that. Please and please, let's take notes of that, please and please. I hope I'm very clear on that. Thank you very much. That is that about subject registration, and the next thing is trade subject registration. Also, there are some classes and some schools that are doing trade subjects, and some are not doing. But in case your students are offering trade subjects in your school, all you need to do is just to right below subject normal subject registration is trade subject. Let me show us that quickly. All right. As you can see, right below subject learner subject registration, we see learner trade subject registration. All these subjects will be inside the curriculum together, but once it comes to the point of registration, trade subjects are differentiated from the normal subjects. All right, so all you need to just to go to click on trade subject, learner trade subject reg. This reg means registration. It's a short form for reg. So all you need to do is just to click on that. Then second time, all these things will come up. Second time will come up. Click on your program, select the right program, and select the right class. As you can see, this school now, their primary four students are offering. Let me select primary two. As you can see now, this school now, their primary two students are offering two straight subjects, IRK and French. As you can see, so the same way you register, you can, if all of them are offering IRK, and we are not expecting all of them to be offering an IRK, like the same thing as CRS. You just register, trace the right student that are offering the IRK, trace it to the subjects, then you click one by one for them like this. But in case all of them are offering trade subjects, you just click on this register French for all students. You click on it and all of them will be registered for French. For French. All right. That's thank you very much. That's about subject registration. Registration. But please, in case for maybe KG classes or nursery or some primary classes, in case there's new subjects, they are expected to be doing this term, but they did not do last term. All right, how are you going to do that? All you need to do is, as an SP, go straight, sorry, to your curriculum, school curriculum. School curriculum is under Central EMIS, as you can see here. It's directly under dashboard. You click on Central EMIS like this, then your school curriculum will come up. You come drop down, you click on school curriculum, and school curriculum will come up this way. All you need to do is just to click on this filter button. We call it filter section button right there. You click on filter section, you select the program that the class fall in, maybe primary one or primary two. You select the program, then all the already existing subjects in the class will come up. So all these ones are already existing subjects in the class, they will come up. So you have no issue with this. You are not to tamper with this. But in case the subject, a new subject you want to add, so you just come to straight to this empty button right here. You click on it, then you type in the subject. You type in the subject. As you can see, once as you are typing, various subject suggestions will be coming up. So once you see the subject you want to add, that subject comes up, then you click on the subject. Let me click on history, for example. The reason why history is showing error here is because history already exists here. As you can see, history here in number 7 already exists, so that's why it won't add, it will throw error. But in case the subject has not been included here already, I don't know any subject I can use example, right? Because all subjects are there, but in case a new subject is there, once you type the subject and the subject will come down, you click on the subject. Then once you click on the subject, a successful button will come up here at the right corner here, that you successfully add that subject to the curriculum. So that is how the part. Then you can now go to better that the subject is under normal subject registration or three subjects. Anyhow, you just go straight and register the student, the affected student, to the subject. All right, I think I'm clear on that. That's that about subject registration. Right. Thank you very much for that. All right. Second to the last I'm going to be second to the last I'm going to be talking to us about is the marking of our attendance and psychomotor. Attendance and psychomotor. Please and please, please and please, please and please. I'm emphasizing on please and please. All our teachers, especially class teachers, I think I know they are the one in charge of attendance and psychomotor. Please, that the marking of these two must commence now, as in now, immediately. Don't wait till maybe when you want to start uploading your CA or exam that you now start marking psychomotor. Please and please, don't wait till that time. Start marking your attendance and psychomotor right now, from now, please and please. Please and please start marking your psychomotor and your attendance right now. And to mark that is very simple. Once you log in as a class teacher, you will see the quick under the quick links as a class under the roles. That is, the quick links are include the roles of each person as a stakeholder in the educational sector. As a class teacher, under the roles, you will see mark psychomotor and mark attendance under your quick link as a class teacher. All you need to do is just to click on the ones you want to mark. Maybe you want to mark like attendance or your psychomotor. You click on it, and all your students in your class, that the class you are allocated to, all the students in that class will come up for you to mark. But all you need to do is just to click on the circle button. I know you are familiar with that right now. So the circle, this thing that is there, click on that to mark respective for each of the students. And please, like I said earlier, start marking your psychomotor and your attendance from now. From now, please and please. Thank you very much for that. All right, so the last thing I'm going to on this evening, sorry, this afternoon, sorry, is the issue of our help desk. help desk. As we all know that this time we are fully working with uh, EduTerms help desk. That is where you each complaint will be treated as urgent and as real complaints. Real complaints, please and please. So and how are you going to navigate through the help desk? I've been seeing that most some of our people let me say most of our people are having issues navigating through this help desk. The like we started with WhatsApp and the likes, and those platforms were, because we are familiar with those platform, were easy for us to use. So now introducing help desk, we find it, we see that some are having issues with it. So I'm going to in some minutes now take us through how we are going to navigate through EduTerms help desk. How we are going to navigate through EduTerms help desk. Please and please just follow the steps. It is a very simple steps to follow. Very simple. Very, very simple. So just follow the instruction I'm going to share my screen right now and show us how to go about the help desk. So let me just share my screen once again. So I will share you how to show you how to navigate through the help desk. All right. So sorry. So let me share the lights. All right, thank you. However, I believe my screen is visible. So once you log in as an SPA or as an HOS, once you log in like this, please and please just take your eye down to the right bottom corner of your page. Right bottom corner of your page, and you will see an headset and logo. Please just take a look at how I'm going to move my cursor. Please, my cursor, this is my cursor here that is dancing at your page. Just move this cursor right to this place. Everybody is going to see this logo here once you are successfully logged in. In case you are using a phone, in case you are using, just go down, scroll down to the bottom of your page. You can see, you will be able to see this once you click on it this way. Sorry, excuse me, please. For you, once you click on this, you automatically come in. Either you are using a phone or you are using a laptop or any devices or a desktop, this will always come up for you. Once you click on the help desk logo that is right down here, once you click on it, this will definitely come up. So once you click on it, this will come up for you. You are seeing submit a ticket, view existing tickets, and go to administration panel. You want to lodge a complaint. Those complaints are seen as tickets. Those complaints are seen as tickets. So you are just to click on it, submit ticket. Give me a minute, please. A minute, please. Once you click on submit ticket, let me click on. Once you click on submit ticket, once you click on submit ticket, all this will come up for you. All this, as you can see, it come up. What can we help you with? Help you. So you look for the category of the category that your complaint fall in. Maybe it's a result. You have a result on an issue on result, an issue on admission, digital class or the likes. The reason why you are doing quiz and homework come and account creation bursty, the reason why you are seeing this is because this help desk we are also using it for our private schools. Private schools are also using this as the same help desk. So you don't have to choose any, just don't just choose anything at random just because you are just seeing anyone that is applicable to you. So just look for the correct one that are the right category your complaint fall in. But in case you are not seeing the category, you are not seeing the right category, because I know some people have some general issues. In case you are not seeing the category, you can just click on general. Let me click on or e-dossier Ogisera or enrollment Ogisera. Just you can click on general or e-dossier Ogisera. Just click on, let me choose general as an example. Click on general. So once you submit this ticket your complaint will be seen as a general issue, and don't worry, any category you choose, as far as it is Ogisera, your complaint will be attended to. So I just use an OG and general now, and this once you choose on any category, you choose, this page will come up immediately for you. You are seeing name, email. You have to first and foremost input your name. Let's say your name is Akintola, and next is fill in your email. Please and please input the right email you have access to. Don't just put in any email. Don't put in any email. Put the right email, the one you have access to, that you'll be able to view your inbox, the one you'll be able to receive message through. Because the once we give you a reply on your issue or your complaint, you will see that reply, your please and please, you are working with your email. So please and please, if you don't have an active email, do please and please try as much as possible to open one before you lodge your complaint. Or you can look for anyone that have an active email around you, maybe your HOS email or one of your teachers email, to lodge your complaint. Please and please don't just put in any email here. Please and please don't put in any, because so that you will be on the same page. Once you reply you on your ticket, you will receive the reply message on your mail inbox. So just input the right email. My right email, let me use my email for example. My right email is testimony e9 at gmail.com. gmail.com. Then you can click on priority. If your priority, I know most of us will choose on high priority. I know, you know the meaning of priority, like is it a major issue like that. Let me choose on high priority, for example. You click on that. Then the next thing is platform type. Like I said earlier, this evidence is used by both private and public schools. We attend to both private and public schools on this evidence. So, but you are expected to choose which platform you are working with and you have issues with. So EduTime here means private schools, and OGCERA, like means public school. So those are do well to claim this. We are working with OGCERA here, so do well to click on OGCERA.
Sorry, sir, Mr. Precious. Mr.
Okay,
Precious, please,
okay.
currently we can't see your screen. The
Wow,
explanation, we can't see it. Yes, sir.
wow,
We
wow.
can't see it, sir. So
Okay,
probably
sorry
you
for that.
should you should present your screen all over again.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Let me just try and present the screen again. Sorry for that. All right. Let me share my screen again. So is it visible now?
Yes, sir. So we'll need you to please start
All
all
right.
over again from the portal.
All right. All right.
Thank you very
Okay.
much, sir.
Welcome. So, like, I'm very sorry for that. I didn't know that my screen was not on. So, like I said earlier, are you seeing my OG Sarah page here?
Not yet, sir. We can see submit a support request.
I'm coming, please. All right. I think it's visible now. I
Okay,
said,
yes, we can see your Ogsera page now.
all right. Like I said from the start, once you log in as an SPA, just take your eye down to the right bottom corner and look for this headset logo. It's in form of an headset. We are all familiar with headset logo. And if you are using a phone, you can as well scroll down to the bottom and you will see of any page, any module you click on, this page is always fixed on any page. So it's not maybe you click go to results or you close to go to psychomotor, and you always see this headset help desk logo right there. So all you need to do is just to click on this logo. Once you click on this logo, let me share the screen for the update. I think that's where the issue is. Let me share the screen. So once you click on that logo I just showed you now, this page will come up. Hope this page is visible.
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. So once you click on that logo, just look for that logo on your page. Once you click on it, this page will come up. And the one that you are concerned with, that you are going to be working with, is this first button right here, submit a ticket. Don't let that ticket confuse you. It's only it. You can use it in your own English, that is submit a complaint. But on a more professional way, you treat those complaints as tickets. So you have to click on submit a ticket. So once you click on submit a ticket, like I said in the explanation earlier, all categories of issue according to all modules will come up this way. And like I said earlier, just look for the category that is suitable for for your complaint. Maybe you have a complaint on results, or you have a complaint on admission. That is maybe school transfer, special placement, and normal screening test, and the likes. That is admission for Ogsera. And in case you are not, like I said earlier, don't just choose any category, please. In case you are not seeing the category suitable for your complaint, you can just go straight to general or Idozia Ogisera. We are working with Ogisera. So you can just choose any of these two. But in case, let me just choose general as an example. So once you click on general or any category category at all, this page will come up for you. Submit a support request. All right. So, and the first thing you are going to do is to input your name. Let me say your name, maybe your name is Akintola, like I did earlier. It's Akintola. The next thing is to input your email. And like I said, I emphasized only on this email some seconds ago before I got to know my screen was not visible. I emphasize that please and please don't just put any email on this on this but on this space right here. Please and please don't just put any email. You have to put the email you have access to, your active email you have access to. Please and please. So in case you don't have any active email that you can use to receive or send message, you can, before you lodge a complaint, open an email account or use your HOS or any staff you trust email to lodge your complaint, because this is where you are going to see the reply we sent on your complaint. This way you are going to receive. And if you still, after sending a reply, if you are not satisfied with the reply, or still you still have one or two things to say on that reply, or maybe you didn't treat the reply as you expected, it is on this same email that you will see the link to click on to still submit another ticket. It is on this same email. Please and please, so input the right email you have access to. So let me use my email, for example, testimony p9@gmail.com, which is my own personal email. And like I said, you can click on priority. I will know the meaning of priorities are how important, how each complaint are important to us. So, but in case uh, the complaint is maybe cogent to you, know what I mean. You can see we have low, medium, and high priority. You can click on any priority you want to choose, you want to go for. You can click on it, and we see platform type. And like I said earlier, we use this platform helpdesk for private and public schools. So, and we are working with Ogsera here. So you click on Ogsera. You click on Ogsera. saying, all right. So all right, all the module are listed here. So you click on the module that you have issue with. You have issue with. So you can click on don't leave this to you can click on the module you want to you have issue. Let me say it's let me just choose a result for you. Once you click on the module that is you have issue, then you click you this subject is for you to type in the let me say the nature or the issue. Maybe you can just as well just input results directly. Maybe you have issue on result, you can just as well input result directly. Or any subject you want to give it, maybe you have admission issue, you can just put admission issue or result issue or student manage student issue. Just subject is just brief, just one or two words, not much. Really. So we are going to now explain in details. Please and please, this can take as much as any number of words. So please and please, explain in details to us what the issue is in message in under message there. Then the next thing for you to do is just go to this see this empty space here. You have to repeat the letters you are seeing on spam prevention here. You have to repeat the numbers. The numbers here are 37349. Once you click that, then you click on submit ticket. So once you click on submit ticket, we are going to receive your complaint on our help desk and we are going to attend to you ASAP. So and like I said earlier, you are going to see our reply on your mail, the mail you supplied here. So that is that about help desk. And as you can see, it is very easy and simple to navigate through. So there is no cause for alarm. Just do the needful and we'll be on the same page and enjoy each other. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jeremy Precious. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are grateful.
You're
So,
welcome.
we do not want to take much of our time, which we have already taken, and we apologize for that. But because we really want to achieve something that we understand and we are all on the same page. However, we are going to be taking the questions quickly, and I'm apologizing in advance because I'm going to be merging questions. And if we see that questions are repetitive, we might skip that, but we'll make sure we address everybody. And Mr. Precious, I hope
All
you are
right.
really, really ready for us. So
Okay.
I have okay. So we I think we discussed affective and psychomotor domain. So what do
Yeah.
you think could stop people from not being able to mark their affective and psychomotor domain? What do you think would be the cause? Or what measures do you think they need to take, or how do you think they need to address it, sir?
All right. What can only prevent you from having access to your psychomotor or attendance is when your SPA has not allocated you as a class teacher. These two buttons are available to only class teachers. So all you need to do is if you log in as a class teacher and you are not seeing psychomotor or attendance on your page, just get in touch with your SPA, the school portal admin, and tell them the issue, tell him or her the issue, and the SPA is going to, I believe, go to the allocations again and check through the allocation if the right person is allocated to the class affected. So the only thing that can prevent you from having access to psychomotor and affective psychomotor attendance is when you are not allocated as a class teacher. And if you are allocated as a class teacher and you are still having issue you are still having issue with accessing these two modules, all you need to do is just tell your SPA to contact us immediately and we are going to have it solved. All right.
All
I think
right.
I'm clear.
Oh yes, sir. So this one is a quick one. He said some students showed up this term and we saw their names before, but now their names are no longer, or probably they have disappeared from the portal. What do you think you
Uh,
can say to that, sir?
This question is not that clear. It's not that clear. If you say some student shows up this term, you are saying they are not in your term, in your school, sorry, in your school last term. So for them to be showing up this term, how, what class are they and how do they come in? Is it that they apply, which form of admission did they apply for? Did they apply for school transfer, relocation, or the likes? So you have to be clear on this question. What do you mean by students showed up in this term and you are not seeing them on the portal again? Did they come through any form of admission? So please be clear on that question. You can send in a clearer explanation to that question, please.
All right, so this one is about forgotten password and username. What can he or she do?
Forgotten password or username. All right, there's no cause for alarm. Just tell your SPA. I believe this is the SPA that is talking. All right, so all you need to do is just go to your to manage teachers on your page as an SPA. Each all SPA have SPA have access to that under give me a minute please, under profile management. Yeah, sorry, under profile management. Once you click on profile management as an SPA, you see manage teachers. Once you click on manage teachers, all your teachers in your school will come up. So the person complaining about this, we have to visit the SPA to look for his or her name on the what's it called, on the under managed teacher for the school. So once the name is seen, you can click the action button at the front of that teacher. Once you click the action button at the front of that teacher, you will see reset password. So you can click on reset password. So once you click on reset password, the password will automatically go back to 1 to 8, the default password, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. All right. So once you click on reset password, so from that page, from that page at the front of each teacher, under each teacher's name, you will see the email under each teacher's name. So you can copy the email and give the person, the affected person, his or her email as an SPA. So and you click on reset password, you is going to use that email and the default password to now log in. So the SPA can fix this. Just go to your manage teachers, look for the person's name. Once you see the person's name, the email the person used to profile his or her details online will be shown under right below the person's name. So you can copy the email, give it to the person, and the reset password, click on reset password, the password go back to the default password. So you use the email and the
All right. Thank
default password.
Thank you very much, sir. We are trying to be very fast, and there's this one by Still Abalaji Olaumi, talking about not them being able to, that they cannot add learners into KG and Primary One, and also talking about the psychomotor and the affective of last term, that it didn't open. Now the affective is the attendance psychomotor that she's talking about is not for this term, it's for first term, and also about them not being able to add learners into KG and Primary One.
I think this person is going needs to raise a ticket on this to lodge this complaint. The reason why I'm saying this is because first off, the psychomotor you said that teachers were not able to open for last term. I think we had an issue around that area. So you can just send in a ticket. Please and please, before you send in, I think I missed this. So let me sharply say this so that you can please listen. Anytime you want to send a ticket, please and please make sure you first put in tell us your name, your school code and your school name and the local government of your school before you now proceed to lodging your complaint. Please, I think I'm clear on that. So
Yes,
that
sir.
you won't be just once you send your complaint, you won't be just trying to still asking you again for all these details. So please and please make sure you put in all these details first off before you lodge your complaint. So this person talking, please send us the tickets, tell us the school code and the affected classes, then we will solve the issue of psychomotor for you. And for the KG that you are saying you don't have, you can't have add student to, this is the first time I will be seeing that complaint ever since last time. this first time. So please and please, you can in your ticket just put in these two issues, and you'll be attended to ASAP. If it is something we need to do from our end, we do it for you instantly, and if it is something you need to do from your end, we tell you immediately.
All right, so this one is about a class arm names or something. He said in a school, the former SBA, I think, labeled it SS1A Humanities, SS1A Science instead of SS1A Humanities. Instead of SS1A Humanities, SS1B Science, and SS1C Business. So how are we going to correct this?
All right. From this, I'm seeing for this question, I'm seeing you said the person. These are three different departments in your school. This is the humanities department, the science, and the business. And what this person did is correct, since they are different departments. You can only put one A, one B, one C if your SS1 humanities is having SS1 A humanities, SS1 B humanities, SS1 C humanities. I think am I clear on that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you have to put ABC in a department if the department is having more than one arm. But in what I'm seeing here is like each department, all the departments in your school are having only one arm. So each arm has to only come with a arm. So what this person did from onset is correct. You are not, there's no need to correct anything here. What you did, there's nothing wrong with what you did because they are different departments. It is only when you do the one A, one B, one C for one department. So I think I'm clear on that.
All right, so this is by Ori Lomo. It said, um, my HOS cannot access the broadsheet. We have disapproved broadsheet and we cannot approve it again.
Okay. Like I said earlier when I was telling us about HOS allocation, I said you are to allocate HOS for this present term before you can have access to broadsheets as an HOS for last term. Please and please, if you have not done HOS allocation for this term, please and please, first off, do that immediately. Then after that, you have access to first term broadsheets as an HOS. Alright, if you have done that and you have access to the broadsheet, the only way reason you will not be able to approve or publish as an HOS is when your SPA has not approved your broadsheets or your SPA has not submit all scores. So please and please check through all this. Make sure the HOS is allocated for this present term, active term, second term, and check if all subject has been submitted and broadsheet has been approved by the SPA. If all this has been done, then you'll be able to approve your broadsheet. No, most people, sorry for a minute, please. Most people don't know that once they disapprove as an SPA, once you disapprove broadsheet as an SPA, all the submission you did for all the subjects will be reversed automatically. So you now have to go back and submit all those scores again before you'll be able to approve or publish as an HOS or as an SPA. I think I'm clear on that too.
Okay, sir. So I have another question. This one is just a simple, straight answer. Can we still print last term results?
Yes, that's a straight
All
answer.
right.
Yes, you can print
Thank you
once
very much, sir.
all the result has been published and approved, you can print.
All right. So this is, sir, what of a student who resumed in second term by placement and transfer?
All right, by placement
Firstly, sir, is
and
this possible?
all right, placement is done last time, but you can still do transfer. Like I said earlier, I said transfer is still on for now, so you can still do transfer. And once you do transfer, you have access to your student. Just go and go to your admin page, add the student to class. Once the student has been approved by the ministry, add the student to class. Then you go to your learners class registration. Well, at the point of approval by the ministry, each learner will have ID, LIN generated for them automatically. So you can copy the LIN of that child or the name anyhow, go to your class registration, you click on you input the person's ID or name to bring out the student for you, and you have access to that. But placement, you are seeing here, placement is done just in for placement is off now. Placement is only school transfer that is on right now.
All right, sir. So this one is also a quick one. How can I rectify this issue? Registered nine subjects, clear the unregistered subjects successfully, but the broadsheet still shows 12 subjects taken by the learner.
All right, thank you for that. So once you clear or register subjects by for all the classes or the affected classes, please and please know that you have to go back as an SPA, disapprove the broadsheet and approve the broadsheet again. It is only when you disapprove and approve the broadsheet that the numbers will be calculated correctly. It is not only when you clear or register subject, you have to disapprove and approve the broadsheet again. But in case you disapprove and approve the broadsheet again and the problem still persist, you can as well get in touch with us. Just raise a ticket on that and you will be attended to it, sir.
All right, sir. So, as psychomotor to be marked once in a term or on a daily basis?
All right, psychomotor, I think psychomotor is marked once in a term. Once in a term. So once you just log in as a class teacher, you will see it if it is well marked in a term or just, but I think it's well marked in a term, once in a term. Just log in and you see that on your page.
All right, so Rojai Kemisola, in my school, we offer 10 subjects, including writings, but to my surprise, 13 subjects were used to find their percentage. So, what can I do to rectify this error?
I think it's the same question the other two person was asking. Just go to your class registration, select program, and go please filter by term. Go make sure you go back to first term, the way I showed you some minutes ago. Filter by that, then select program, the right classes, the affected classes. Then at the two buttons will come up. You click on clear, that is clear on register subject button and register subject. You click on clear or register subject button. Once you click on that, then you go back as an HOS or an SP, disapprove broadsheet and approve broadsheet again. And it will be calculated. But in case the problem still persists, like I said, you are getting in touch with us on our help desk and reply you ASAP.
All right, so this is HOS can't access approved and disapproved button again.
All right, I think I've also answered this. Just make sure you've allocated your HOS for this term so that you have access to broadsheet last time. Once you've done that, make sure you check where or if first course has been submitted and your SPA has approved the broadsheet. Then you have access to the disapprove and approve broadsheet. And please know that HOS can only publish result, not approve. So you have to know the use of English in this scenario is important. You have to HOS something to see publish button, not approve. It's only SPA that sees approve button. All right. I think I'm clear on that.
All right, so this one is talking about not accurate attendance at the in the report card after the entire register has been marked.
All right. All you need to do is just to go to your broadsheets also. Sorry, go to your broadsheet, disapprove and approve the broadsheet again. Disapprove and approve the broadsheet and check please. And if the problem still persists, raise a ticket on it. And before you raise a ticket, I think I'm going to look into this personally after this session. But please and please just disapprove and approve the broadsheet and check if the problem still persists. Get in touch with us on our help desk. Thank you.
All right, so this one is a quick one on how to add learners into KG class.
All right. Do I need to share my screen on that? No. Just once you
No,
log in
please
as an
just
HOS. All right. Once you log in as an HOS, go straight to your profile management. Once you go to your profile management, click on manage student. Once you click on manage student, at the top right corner of the page, and this you see an action button. And please know that this action button is only available for KG, nursery, and primary one classes. If you are in secondary school, you won't be able to see the action button. At the top right corner of the page, you see an action button there. You click on that action button, then you see add new student. So when you click on that, you see add single student or add multiple. Anyways, you click on maybe single multiple, then you upload. Then after you filling and you upload, that same action button you click on it again, you see generate LIN for all students. Just click on that generate LIN for all students. LIN will be generated for the new intakes only. Only please. Thank you.
all right. So this teacher is talking about infrastructure that she was trying to upload the infrastructures of her school, and it kept on reloading. So I guess probably our device was catching. Or what do you think about it?
Yes, yes. So you just need to clear your cache, or it might be a network problem. Have a good network, or you clear your cache and reload. So it's personal.
All right. So I have this it says I couldn't print out 5 students promotion dossiers because the SPA registered CRS and IRS, but I've done it and I've unpublished and published. Now the whole class dossiers is not seen.
Okay, like you said, like the fact that you said only 5 students were affected before. So for you, for the other ones now not having access to their broadsheet, it means you've not published these broadsheets. So go back and check the publishing. Go back to your upload score. Make sure that you've used score sheet to see that all scores are intact. Firstly, go back to see that all scores are intact. If all scores are intact, submit the scores again, approve and publish again. Your result will come up. That is, if you have not purged the results in first instance. So if you have purged the result, you need to upload the result again before you approve and publish. I think I'm clear on that.
Oh yes, sir. This is a shout out to Pomilero. Please, if you couldn't see what he presented about the help desk, please you can come back to the video and rewatch it. It is always available on on YouTube, so you can come back to watch it again. So we are moving quickly along quickly. This is what can be done when the broadsheet is showing more subjects than the registered subjects on the broadsheet. So you can just cut it short.
Okay, all right. Just go straight to your class subject registration. Select program and class, but make sure you go back to first time, please. Select program and class. Then you click on clear or register subject button. Once you click on that, then you disapprove and approve your broadsheet again. Disapprove, not publish, disapprove and approve broadsheet again, and it will be corrected. And if the case still persists, like I said, you can get in touch with us on our help desk. Thank you.
All right. So I think we so I have this question. It says why can't SPA generate LIN for students again?
SPA can generate LIN for the new intakes into nursery classes, KG classes, and primary one, those 3 levels. SPA can, input students in from student manager and generate LIN for that. But for the other classes from primary two upward, you have to come in through the various admission. We have school transfer, relocation, and the likes. Relocation and special placement are for JSS1, and normal placement screening test are for also for JSS1. While Becker placements are for JSS3 into SS1. So this apart from these classes, you can apply for school transfer for your students from primary two upward. I think I'm clear on that now.
All
But
right.
for other classes, which is primary one, nursery, and KG, you can generate NIN for them. We had issue with NIN generation for these classes, but it has been resolved this week. So you can go ahead and generate NIN for your new intakes now.
All right. So this one says how can I remove duplicated names in a class?
All right. This issue we have to be forwarded to the ministry. So just go straight to your ministry. You can contact your ZDO or the ministry at Abeokuta for them to help you resolve this.
So this one is saying some students resumed second term in my school, just as 1 and 2. How can I place them?
Resume. For the JSS1, we have to be sure are they from screening test placement or they came to relocation or special placement. If they come to relocation or special placement, which is strictly for admission to JSS1, those two admission process are closed for now. But I don't know, you can contact the ministry for way forward, but they are closed from the portal. But for JSS2, you have to apply for school transfer for them
All
before
right.
school transfer
So
is closed.
this is from Fatolu Ishmael. Sir, can we change learners class from business to science
In it
in I
in a
think SS2 class?
SS2. No, don't just write that. Don't try it. It's a no.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I was saying, can we change learners class from business to science in SS2 class? All right. So you said it shouldn't try it. So
Shouldn't
fine.
try.
Okay. I think this is a follow-up question on the one that resumed second time. They said the name of the student is already on the placement, but she resumed in second term.
All right, that is no cause for alarm. Since the name is already on the placement, add the child to class from your placement list. Then you see the child in first term. That's where the thing is. You see the child only in first term. You upload score if the child is was taught in first term. So I think the child you have to just add the child to second term under class registration. You fix that under class registration for you. But since the child is already on placement, you just add the child to class from my school placement list on your page as an SPA. I think I'm clear on that one.
Okay, so I have this one. It said most of the learners' name are not correct until we adopted the method of birth certificate. Now the names on Ojisera is different from the one written in birth certificate. What do you think we can do?
All right. The reason why we have to the ministry had to birth certificate is to correct all these simple errors. So you can, or when you are updating your student record, you can edit the name, but the editing we only accept maybe we only accept the first name, some little changes in first name and middle name. You can't change the don't even try to change the last name at all. You can't change all the names. So don't try it. But in case all these names are affected, please and please forward the message, the complaint to the ministry. Please and
All
please.
right.
Any change in any first and last name, which is the surname, will be seen as an offense on on the platform. So please and please, if they are affected, forward the message to the ministry. ASAP.
All right, so this is from Mr. Kinoshi Samuel. Some learner ID are saying credentials don't match our records, and I tried to reset the password. After that, it keeps saying email verify.
All right. You were not supposed to. Question you can reset the password in case they've changed the password. I think you are actually making a mistake in the ID first instance. But since you've done that and it's saying email verify, just send the raise a ticket, list out the names of those students for us on our help desk, and we'll help you solve them.
All right, so from Mr. Farm brings good. We have noted your suggestion. So I think this has come to the end of our question session. Wow, Mr. Jeremy, thank you so much for answering all of our questions and deeming it fit to teach us from your wealth of knowledge. So it's so nice having you, and we hope to see you more when we
All
have
right, no problem.
issues. Thank you so much.
All right, thank
And
you.
yeah, and to our viewers also, we are saying thank you so much. Please do us a favor by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel, so you get updates for whatever we for every content we get. You are going to be getting updates, so you don't lag behind. So please kindly share. Click the notification bell also, so you get notified. Once again, we are coming into the end of the section because I think we've all learned. And also, please, if you have a questions, if you have issues, kindly forward it to our help desk. Mr. Or Jeremy had explained how to go through our help desk. On your portal at the top, at the bottom right section, you're going to be seeing a headset icon. The headset icon, you click on it, then you continue, you follow through the process, you submit your ticket, and after submitting your ticket, you follow through. And also, one very important information is, while you are submitting your ticket, please submit an active mail. This is very essential and it's crucial. Please submit an active mail. That is the only way they can track you. And also, Mr. Jeremy noted that if you're submitting your issues, kindly drop the information of your school. Don't just drop the issues. My school has so, and you leave. There is no way they can be able to track down the issue, the school, and to help you with your issue. So kindly drop and write the name of your school. If at all you can't write the name of the school, please drop your school code. That is very critical and it's very essential. So I think we've come to the end of today's section. Thank you so much, Avias, for staying with us to this moment. And we will notify you, and also we'll notify you on our upcoming events, which is very, very important. I'm seeing this moment to announce to you that we are going to be having a session which is becoming an exceptional teacher. Yes, becoming an exceptional teacher, and I'm so excited because this is all about every one of us as teachers, as educators. So I am open, and I'm trust me, we have a great guest that is going to be teaching us from our wealth and knowledge from the wealth of our knowledge, and she is also one of us. She's a teacher like us, and I promise you, it is going to be great. It is going to be amazing. And we understand that we have so many challenges as teachers in our classrooms and everything. So that is why we are bringing this to you live. So please stay tuned. And date is January 31st of January 2023. Please make it a date with us. The theme is becoming an exceptional teacher, and we can't wait to have you there. So thank you so much for staying with us. Once again, I am Queensley Ademola, and we've come to the end of the segment. So please do have a great day ahead. Take care of yourself.
All right, bye.
I'm Mrs. Deputy Director of Education Planning Research and Statistics, and a desk officer that is in charge of state sector education revitalization agenda, which buttress on the digitalization of. So having looked into the digitalization process, which is the global chorus now. Digitalization of education is the global chorus which everyone is looking at in having a reliable, relevant data for planning and decision making. So Ogun State has been at the forefront because now we can boast that all our states are keen into digitalization in such a way that we have their data on internet. So through Ogsera, and that has made our work so simple in education that if you need data, currently you can have it at a click on Ogsera. So all actions have been concluded in respect of the public school because their data are already on internet, while the onboarding process of the private school is almost concluding. So we have used this Ogsera to carry out several activities and programs in education, such as the Indosia, where the Indosia of all learners in the state are being uploaded on internet through Ogsera, so parents can have access, they can download and as well use it to take decisions and monitor their learners. Then the electronic attendance of learners are always done, where the teacher marks the attendance of learners on internet. Then as well as we have used it to conduct the flashing entrance examination into public flagship schools in the state. So where applicants apply online and the exam is being conducted and being marked within 2 days, the result is out. Then the benchmark where the learner will be able to check their list and be able to get admitted into 42 flagship schools. Then it has well helped in the conduct of annual Dapo Abiodun Excellent Award for Teachers, in whom the Presidential Teachers and School Excellent Award. So these are conducted through Ogsera. We have gone far by even using it to gather data in respect of all the education statistical data that we need in respect of the state, which are currently going. So by the time all action are concluded on Ogsera, we will stay with relevant, adequate data in respect of our schools. So the era of backlog of data or inavailability of data will no longer be there. We will stay with the forefront.